to stay safe reaction. He's alert. He's Be Alert Bert.
To safety, there is no limit.
He's the one. He's the safety bee. He's the one. Alert constantly. He's the one. Learns every day how to stay safe and walk and play. He's the one. He's Be Alert Bert.
Well, all finished with my safety watch. Finally.
My goodness, what a day.
I know, talk about busy.
You might say, busy as a bee. Oh, well, they can't all be gems.
Well, what was with Betty today? Was it just me, or was she even more annoying than usual?
Bert, that's not a very nice thing to say.
Sorry, you're right. I meant exasperating.
Bert. Although, it was funny when Riff and Raff scared her and she started to scream and run around. Get away from me with that gooey pot of honey!
And then when her puppet Zoe frightened Riff and Raff.
Mess with me, huh? Well, Zoe, attack mode level 1!
Or when Digit got upset at all the noise and decided...
I was not upset. I am a state-of-the-art Series 9001 computer. I have over 100 terabytes of memory and 50 central logic chips. I do not get upset.
Really? Then why did you call a fire drill for the whole hive?
That was a malfunction.
Well, malfunction or not, it got rid of Riff and Raff.
Yeah, and Betty too.
Bert!
Sorry.
It didn't seem to bother Otis, though. How could anyone sleep through all that?
Uncle Buzz, you know that Otis has to sleep all day. Owls like to be awake at night.
That's right. That's when they hunt for their food.
And why they have such big eyes so they can see in the dark.
Why, of course I know that. I just forgot. I think. Now that I think about it, I guess that would explain why Otis handles the nighttime safety watch. Or should I say, claws the nighttime safety watch? Get it? Handles, claws? Talons?
And because Digit's a computer and doesn't need to sleep, they make the perfect nighttime safety team.
We are not a team. Otis only assists me in my duties. And I, for the sake of nighttime safety, accept his help.
Speaking of which, he should be getting up any second now. What? I'm up. Better check everything out. Right wing. Check. Left wing. Woo! All right. Eyes. Yeah. Super. Nick, let me hear you. What a rush. Working like a charm. Okay, boys, this one for Otis. Well, I'm out on the prowl, and I love the vibe at night. If you need help out the dock, I can help you set it right. I'm out on the prowl, gotta get it going. On the early evening to the early morning, you can see me do the rockin', you can see me do the rollin'. I got out that big enough to make things bright. I can see most everything that moves at night. Yeah. That's right, boy, let me hear it. All right, let me hear some of that organ. Ow! Baby. Watch out for me, I'm on the prowl. From the early evening to the early morning, you can see me do the rockin', you can see me do the rollin'. I got eyes that big enough to make things bright. I can see most everything that moves at night. Woo! Well, I'm out on the prowl, and I love them vibes at night. If you need help out the dog, I can help you set it right. I'm an owl on the prowl, gotta get it going. Yeah! I'm an owl on the prowl, baby. Ow! One more time. I'm an owl on the prowl. I'm an owl on the prowl. Yeah, baby. I'm an owl on the prowl. You got it, boys. I'm an owl on the prowl. I'm an owl on the prowl. I gotta get it going tonight. That's it, boys. That's it for me. I'm out here. Ow!
Otis, good morning.
Good morning, but it's nighttime.
Uncle Buzz, owls sleep during the day.
Oh, no, not again. That's it. I'm going to bed. And you kids better get to bed, too.
Don't worry, we will, Uncle Buzz. Remember, I'm on call all night.
On call? Wouldn't it be better if you slept on a bed? A bed? You're a tough crowd.
Well, now that he's gone, what you say we really kick it into high gear? I got adrenaline pumping, and I know how to use it. Woo! I'm an owl on the prowl, and I gotta get going.
It's time for us to sleep, Otis. We can't all be night owls.
Night owls? Oh, I get it. You've been studying with Buzz, right?
Well, being with him every day, I guess some of it does rub off on me.
Well, take my advice, Claire. Scrub off whatever may rub off. Know what I mean? Ooh, baby. What about you, kid? Up for some real excitement? I've got to get some sleep too, Otis, but I'll be on call.
That is correct, Otis. If we need Bert, we can buzz him and wake him up. Now remember, we must wake Bert if we find any safety alert.
So, Otis, if you find a safety alert, what do? I tell the computer who wakes you up so you can handle the alert and get all the credit and the glory. Man. Well, that's not quite how I would have said it, but yeah, that's pretty much the procedure. Remember, your job is to find the alerts. It's my job to take care of them, okay? Yeah. Boy, you guys spoil all my fun.
Come on, Bert, let's go brush our teeth.
Well, did you McCall it? Looks like it's just you and me.
Oh, joy.
Come on, computer. Loosen up your circuits a little. Let down your microchips. Hang out your hard drive. Know what I mean?
Do I need to remind you that we have a very serious job to do? We are responsible for the nighttime safety watch.
Oh, man, you don't need to remind me of nothing. I just thought we might have some fun while we work, is all.
I am a top-of-the-line Series 9001 safety computer. Fun is irrelevant. In fact, fun is something that I am unable to experience. However, it is vitally important to me to do my job properly.
Well, I'm all set for bed.
Me too.
Good. It is important to get the proper amount of sleep every night.
Or day, if you're an owl. You know what I mean?
Well, good night.
Hey, Claire, before you go, you better sprinkle some of your magic royal pollen on me so I can get out of this here hive.
That's right. You can't get back to your full size without the pollen.
Well, lay it on me, baby, and I'll be out here in 2 flaps of a wing. Woo-hoo! Whoa, what a rush. I'm off to find some action that looks in the night. Good night, Otis.
Yes, good night, and be careful.
Me? No problemo. Don't you worry, 'cause I'm an owl on the prowl, and I gotta get going.
Do not be concerned, Claire. I will watch out for him.
Thanks, Digit.
Well, so far so boring. I tell you, I can't believe how everyone's gotta give me grief because they don't think I can handle the night watch on my own. I could solve those safety alerts myself. I know I could. Everybody thinks that you can't be responsible and have fun at the same time. I think it's time old Otis Redwing taught them a lesson. Yeah.
Otis, this is Digit. I am testing our communications system. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, loud and clear. Say, Circuit Head, why don't we make things a little bit more interesting?
I am afraid I do not know what you mean, Otis.
I'm talking about spicing things up a bit, letting go, having some fun. Know what I mean? Woo!
As I have told you before, we are not here to have fun. We have an important assignment to complete. Now behave yourself.
Now don't be telling me what to do. You're not my motherboard, you know. Now come on, Chip.
Do not call me Chip. My name is Digit. You bird brain.
That the best you can do? Bird brain? Man.
I am a computer, not a comedian.
You can say that again.
I find it illogical for me to repeat such an obvious statement now. May we terminate the unnecessary communication and get down to work?
All right. I'm scoping out the scene now.
Pardon me? Scoping out the scene. Would that be telescoping or microscoping?
No, my little box of bites. I'm on the lookout for trouble.
Well, in the future, please refrain from using such imprecise and potentially confusing street vernacular.
Well, excuse me. I'm out on the street, and I got my... Wait, I hear something.
I do not hear anything.
That's because you don't have my owl's keen sense of hearing. Now turn up your tuner and listen into the night like an owl. Whoo!
I have turned up all my receivers and... Oh. Now I hear it. I believe that those are the sounds of footsteps. By analyzing their frequency and modulation, I have determined...
Okay, you got that one, binary brain. It's someone walking down the sidewalk in the dark. I can see them now.
I am afraid I do not see anything.
Ha! That's because you're not equipped with owl vision. Now turn on your night vision camera, and you should be able to see almost as well as me.
Very well, Otis. Turning on my extra-sensitive night vision cameras. The picture is coming into focus now.
Okay, Mr. Computer. You so smart. What's wrong with this picture?
I would have to say, first of all, that this girl should not be out alone at this time of night.
Hey, not bad, Chip.
My name?
Yeah, I know. So, spotting anything else?
Analyzing. She appears...
She don't hardly appear at all. Out at night and dressed in dark clothes like that? And walking along under all those trees instead of out in the light? Not too smart, Kimosabe.
I was about... Otis, I must admit that I somewhat underestimated your nocturnal safety abilities. You handled that situation satisfactorily.
Yeah? Well, glad I could enlighten you, Chip.
I have already told you that my name is Digit. I am a state-of-the-art Series 9000.
Arachnid is a genius. Bubbles to help me catch that ridiculous bee.
Buzzin'. I wonder who's making these bubbles.
Arachnid is master of soapy bubbles. Time to catch you, you insolent bee.
Ned, that's dangerous. What about the wind?
None of your crafty tricks, you pest. Ah! I can't steer. Not again.
Thanks for the bubbles, Ned. Morning, Uncle Buzz. Sleep well?
Oh, morning, Bert. I sure did. How about you? Did you get buzzed for any emergencies, Bert?
Well, let's just say that everything went fine.
Bert, do I need to remind you?
That's all right, Didge. Never mind.
Ooh. Morning, Claire.
Good morning, Otis.
Thanks, Claire.
Morning, everyone. What a good night's sleep I had. How about you, Uncle Buzz? How was your night?
Perfect. I slept like a log.
Really? You must be pretty stiff this morning.
Why, yes. I mean...
Good one, Claire.
I can't believe I fell for that. Where do you kids learn these things?
From you, Uncle Buzz.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that's all right then. You know, that reminds me of a story.
Everything reminds you of a story, Uncle Buzz.
Come on, that's not true. Which reminds me of a story. You see, when I was about your age, I used to go and hang out around the stage door at the old Pantages Theater. But that's another story.
Otis, you look beat.
Oh, I certainly am, Claire. I'm exhausted. I could fall asleep right here.
Really? Why so tired, Otis? Trouble last night?
Trouble. Let me tell you
Ahem.
that of all the nights that Otis and I have shared together, this was certainly one of them.
That's right. Nothing the two of us couldn't handle. Right, Chip?
You are correct, Otis.
Yep, we make a pretty good team.
Yes, Otis, we do.
Anyway, I better get going. Don't want to be flying in my sleep. Claire, if you would.
Sure, Otis.
Well, good night, everyone. Or should I say good morning?
Oh, well, goodbye,
Morning.
Otis.
Bye.
You
See you,
have a
Otis.
good
Take
night's
care.
Sleep.
Have a
Sleep
good
well.
sleep.
Well, we'll see you tonight, Circuit Head.
I am looking forward to it, you overgrown feather duster.
Feather duster? Is that the best you could come up with?
I am a computer, not a comedian.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I am a computer, not a comedian. Hega.
Chip, sometimes you crack me up.
Hega.
Woo! I'm an owl on the prowl, and I...
What was that all about?
Why, nothing, Buzz. Nothing at all. Hega. Now, if you will excuse me, I will take myself offline to process the night's activities.
What's going on with those two?
I think they're actually beginning to get along.
Live at the Hive in 5, 4, 3, 2...
Well, Digit and Otis certainly had an eventful night.
Yes, they did, Bert. And by reviewing their actions, we learned a lot of great safety tips, like not going out alone at night.
That's right, Claire. And if you have to be out, make sure to walk where there's lots of light. And wear bright clothing so that drivers can see you.
And of course, day or night, you should always be sure to cross at the corner. Never cross the street in the middle of the block. Well, that's our show for today. This is Be Aware Claire.
And Be Alert Bert saying,
See you next time.
Yeah, nice and smooth, boys. When the lights go out, you're stuck in the dark. It can be a frightening feeling. But everything you look at seems like something it ain't. It can send your senses reeling. When you look in your closet, but shadows all you see. Your imagination goes flying. And sometimes before you know it, your body starts to shake. And you just feel like crying. When the lights go out and there's no one around, don't you scream, don't you shout, 'cause you know the answer's about. Ah, now we're swinging. You got it, boys. Don't be afraid of the dark. That's when I do all my flying. Just be sure to keep a flashlight handy. Numbers by the phone be just dandy. Try and stay calm as you can be, and you'll enjoy the dark just like me. When the lights go out, and there's no one around, don't you scream, don't you shout, 'cause you know an answer is about. When the lights go out, and there's no one around, yeah,
Don't you scream, don't you shout, 'cause you know it answers about. Oh yeah. When the lights go out, when the lights go out. Zabba-doo-dee-doo-doo-dop. Yeah. Take it from Otis. You don't need to be afraid of the dark.